Alright guys, so let's get started on our first activity where we'll be making the mini envelope for our Teacher's Day, okay? And before we get started, these are the materials that we need. So if you don't have colored markers, you can actually get a black marker or a pen, it's fine. Just to write a Teacher's Day message, you'll need a pencil, scissors, glue, one origami paper for the mini envelope, and a second origami paper to make either the ribbon or the tie just to decorate the mini envelope. Alright, and before we get started, let's move all this away. Okay, so what I'm going to do is take one piece of paper. Okay. With this piece of paper, I'm going to turn it the other side. Okay, turn it opposite. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold half. So, with this paper, there should be a middle line. Okay, I'll do it again. I will fold it into half this way. Alright, and next I will open it up, and then from here I will turn it this way so that the line is facing me now, and I'm going to fold it half again. Okay, I'll do it once more. Take the piece of paper and fold it half one time. Open it up and fold it half the other side. So that now when we open, we get 4 squares. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, and what I'm going to do next is I'm going to take this low end and fold it up, but leave a little opening over here. Okay? So I'm going to do again. I'll take this side and I'll fold it half to the point that I can leave a little opening here, so that it looks like this. Okay. Okay, so after you flip to the other side, from here you flip here. What we are going to do is we're going to take 2 sides and we're going to fold it in so that it gives 3/4. Okay? So now I'll fold it once, leave a little bit of gap here, and then fold this inwards so that it leaves a little bit of gap. I'll try it once more. Okay, so you fold this in, and now you fold this in. So that you can see there's a little bit of gap here, and it looks like that. Okay, and next up what we're going to do is we're going to open this, and we are going to fold this in halfway down. So I'll do it once more. From here, fold it down so that it forms like a triangle. Okay. So that you can see when you turn it out, it has this shape here. This small triangle coming out. Okay. Alright, and now we are going to do the same to the other side. So, we will fold this in. And I'm going to take this and fold it down halfway so that we form the triangle. So that when it protrudes, when you turn it behind, there's a small triangle protruding out. I'll do it one more time. Take this and fold it down. Okay. And now what we're going to do is, after we have folded this and this, we're going to take this part and slot it in here. This little opening, we are going to slot it in. So that it looks like this, and from the front it looks like a little shirt. Okay, I'm going to do that once more. Take your left side, fold it down with the triangle folded down, and your right side with the triangle folded down. Take the corner and push it in this small opening. So that from the front it looks like a shirt, and from here it looks like it has wings. Okay? Alright, and next up, we'll be folding this protruding one downwards. As of now, from the front, you have this white space and we don't want that. So what we're going to do is we're going to fold it backwards. Okay? Which in the front it looks like this, a small square. And at the back, it looks like this. Alright, so I'm going to do it again. From the front, just fold this backwards down. Okay? Alright. And if you want, you can actually use glue or double-sided tape or scotch tape to stick them down. Or you can actually just take the corners. And see this little hole here? We're going to push them in. And same goes to the other side. So that will look neat. Okay, and there we go. So for those who are not using glue or scotch tape, I'll show you once more. Take the corners and we're just going to slide them in this opening. And same goes for the other side. Ta-da! Alright, and there we go. Okay? And so this will be the back. And this is the front. Alright, and what we're going to do now is we're going to take your scissors See this opening here? This one, we're going to cut a line downwards so that it looks like a shape, shirt shape, a collar. Okay? So we're going to take this opening and we're going to cut a small line down here. So not so big, just a small one like 2 cm, like this. Okay. And what I'm going to do now, after we have cut them, is we're going to fold this downwards so that it's the shape of a collar. I'll do it once more. After we have cut them, take the openings here and we're going to fold them down. Okay? And same for the other side. And there we have it, a Teacher's Day card. Alright? And you can put your messages, you can write a message in a card and slip them in here, or put a sweet here or a pen. Alright? And if you want to decorate your Teacher's Day card, this mini envelope, what we have is you can do a ribbon or a tie. So what I'm going to show you now is a ribbon. Okay, so what I've drawn is a ribbon. So what we're going to do now is we're going to draw the shape of a ribbon. So I will draw it out for you as an example, so that you can draw it on any color paper you want and cut it up. So what we're going to do now is we're going to draw one line down. So we're going to draw a small rectangle and we're going to draw the ribbon. Okay. So this is a ribbon with the strings below. Okay. So I'll draw once more for you. Draw a small rectangle. You may want to draw it a bit bigger so that you can fill up this area here. And then you can write your message, Happy Teacher's Day. Okay? So draw a small rectangle in the middle. And then the ribbon has this. Okay, and then we're going to draw the ribbon strings. And there we have it. This is a ribbon. So if you're going to give a Teacher's Day card to a female teacher, you can draw the ribbon and design it on the mini envelope for her. Okay? And if you're going to give to a male teacher, you can actually also draw a tie So what we're going to do is we're going to draw a straight line and 2 lines down like that. Basically, we're going to draw like a diamond shape. And then I'm going to draw so I'll draw it once more. So for those who have received the craft kits, you can actually start pasting them already. As I've cut out the ribbon and tie for you, you can choose which one you want and paste it on them. Or if you have any other designs, you can design it yourself as well. Okay, so with the tie, you're going to draw like a diamond shape. Okay, and 2 lines down. And draw a small arrow. Alright. Okay. And then after that, you can cut them out. Okay, so after you have cut them out, after you have cut out the ribbons and the tie, which I already have done it, you can take a glue or double-sided tape if you don't have glue, and you can actually stick them on top of the shirt. Okay. So we're going to paste them in the middle here. Okay. Alright. This is for the female teacher, and for the male teacher, you can cut out the tie already. And you can glue them. So depending on which teacher you want to give, you can do one or you can do both, alright? Okay. And we're going to glue them right in the middle as well. So that it looks like this. Okay, and you can put any messages that you want inside here in a small little card, or you can put like chocolates or sweets or a pen for them, and you can give it to them. Okay, okay, and after you paste them, before putting anything inside, you may want to write your message here. So you can use either a black pen or a pen if you don't have any colored markers. So I'll be using my colored markers. Okay. And I'll be writing. there we go. So you can have your own personalized message you want and give it to your teacher. Okay? If you want, you can actually also write at the back. So what you can do is actually you can just get a white piece of paper or another piece of paper, and you can actually just cut out the shape and paste it behind so that it looks nice like this, and you can write your message here, or you can paste a small card and write your message there. Okay? Yeah. So alright, that's all we have. Alright, hi kids, so welcome back to our second part of the Teacher's Day crafts, and this time we'll be making a mushroom card for your Teacher's Day. So before we get started, these are the materials that we need. If you don't have a black marker, you can use colored markers, or if you don't have colored markers, you can use a black marker, and if you don't have either, you can use a pen as well. And we will be needing a pencil, scissors, glue, an origami paper for the mushroom, an A4 size of white paper so that we can cut out the small little white one on the mushrooms spots, and if you want, you can cut out a long strip for the worm, or you can use a colored paper like what I have here, A4 size glue, to cut out the body for the worm. And we will be also needing a chopstick so to make the mushroom card stand. And if you don't have a wooden chopstick, you can actually use the ice cream stick or whichever stick that you can make it stand. Okay? So before we get started, let me just move all this out. Okay, so we will be starting with this origami paper first. So what we're going to do is make sure your origami paper is white behind, but if you don't have it, it's fine, you can always write the message at the bottom. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to flip it over. Okay, and next we're going to actually fold it half diagonally. Okay, fold it half again into a triangle shape like this, so that's triangle both sides. When you open, there will be this middle line here. And after, when we open it, what we are going to do is we're going to change it to this way, so that now the middle line from here is facing us, and we're going to fold this outwards into half again. Now when you fold down, you have to make sure that your line is really very tight, so that it will be easier for us to fold it into a mushroom shape later. Okay? So when we open now, we will get 4 triangles. I'll do it once more for you again. So with this origami piece of paper, you flip it this side, face it like a diamond shape, and we're going to fold it half upwards. Okay? And next we open it and we turn it this way. And we're going to do the same. We are going to fold it half upwards. Alright, so when we open the time, we'll get 4 triangles. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we are going to take one corner and we're going to fold it in the middle. So as you can see, this middle point, we're going to take this end and we're going to fold it in the middle this way and press on the folded area nicely, and do the same to the other three. So I'll do it again. Fold one corner down to the middle and the other corner down to the middle as well, and this corner to the middle as well. So that it looks like this in the front, with these three triangles folded into the middle. Okay? And next, what we are going to do is, see this middle line? We are going to fold this into half so that it looks like this. Okay? See the middle line here? We are going to fold it into half. So that it forms like a small rectangle with a triangle. So we fold it half already. Okay, so after we have folded this into half, what we are going to do is, see this triangle line? We're going to take this corner and we're going to fold it behind. See this line here? We're going to fold it halfway down. Okay, I'll do it once more. With this half, see this small square here? We are going to fold it into half behind and press down on the folded lines. Okay, and we are going to do the same to the other side. We fold it down to here, so that it looks like this. Okay, so that it looks like this, and at the back is like this. So I'll do it once more. Okay, we will take this and fold it down behind and fold it backwards. Okay, and we will turn it behind. And now what we are going to do next is going to be a bit difficult. So we need to press down on the lines to make sure that it will be easier for us. What we are going to do next is we're going to take this and we're going to fold it in. So what I have done is, taking this corner, we are just going to fold it in with a straight line towards here. Okay, I'll do it once more. We are going to fold this to the straight line here. So that it looks like a cone. Okay. And we're going to do the same to the other side. So we're going to fold it to the middle line. Like this. We're going to fold it in with this. And we have to press down on the lines so that it will be easier for our next step. Okay, so now it looks like a cone. If you miss a step, I'll do it again. From this diamond shape, we are going to fold it in the middle. Okay. Okay, and next up is going to be a difficult one. We're going to unfold it, and you see this opening here. There's this opening here. Okay, with this you turn it up. There's this opening here with the white one, the white facing. Okay, what we are going to do is we're going to open this a bit. We're going to take this white facing part and we're going to fold it in. We're going to fold it in so that it'll look like that. I'll do it once more. So just now we were folding this whole thing together. What we are going to do now is we are going to open it up, find the opening here. Okay, and we're going to take this and fold it in so that it looks like this. You see? Okay. And next, the same. The open for the other side, the opening. This part, we're going to fold it in. And there we go. So I'll do it once more again. From this, find the opening, take this tool, join corners, and we fold it in. Straighten the bottom so that it's easier to get in, and it will look like this. And do the same to the other side. Find the opening, and we take this and we push it inwards so that the white facing from the front is now at the back. Okay. It comes up, looks like a bit of a house, but after we fold this in, it looks like a mushroom. Okay. Alright, and what we're going to do now is, see this sharp corner? We are going to fold it in so that it forms a straight line. So if you want them to stick together, you can actually use a glue to glue it down to stick them together. Okay, and you look like this from the front. Okay, so I'll do it once more. From the front, it looks like this. What we're going to do now is we're going to fold this inwards. Okay. And after that, we are going to do the same to the top, just like this. We are going to fold it backwards as well. So if you want, you can actually glue it down so that it will stick behind and will not be up. And now it looks like a mushroom. So I'll do it once more. With this pointed corner, we are going to fold it backwards. Just a little bit to give it a straight line. Okay? And there you have it, your own mushroom cut. And now we will have to do the decorations. Alright, and so now let's do the decorations for this mushroom. So to make it like a mushroom have polka dots, usually the spots, right? We will actually take a white piece of A4 size paper, and what we are going to do is we are going to take a round surface, or if you can just draw a circle, you can just draw 5 round circles on the white paper. So what I'm usually will do is I'm going to actually fold the paper first. Okay. And I'm going to fold one more. So that I can get 5 circles all at one time. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to, since my glue has a round surface, I'm going to place it here, and I'm going to draw out the circle of the glue surface. Okay, so once you have traced out the circle base, what you should get is this circle. And then I'm going to take my scissors and cut the circle out, so that I'll have, instead of 1 circle, I'll be able to have 2 circles, 3, 4, and 5. Okay? So for those who have received the free craft kits, you can already start pasting the circles if you want it to look like a mushroom. If not, the other alternative that you can actually do is without it making it look like a mushroom, you can make it look like a card, just like this. So you can actually just write Happy Teacher's Day here and a small mini message at the bottom for your teacher. So it's up to you whether you want it to look like a mushroom or you want it to look like a card. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to make it look like a mushroom. So if you want your circles to be smaller, just cut it smaller. If not, you can just cut whichever size of circle you have. Okay. And there we go. Now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to paste the circles over here. Alright, so since my circle is quite big, I can actually just paste these 3 circles would do. Okay? If you have small circles, 5 would be just nice. Yep. Alright, so now I'm just going to paste 3 circles since my circle is quite big. So same, you can, if you don't have glue, you can just use double-sided tape. So for those who have received the craft kits, I already taped the circles for you. You can actually just paste them on it. Okay, so now it looks like a mushroom that have polka dots on it. Alright, and after this, if you want, you can actually add a worm. So for those who have received the free craft kits, I've actually included strips of long paper for you to make the worm. And if you want to have a longer worm, so using those 2 strips of paper for those who have received the free craft kits, if you join those 2 strips of paper, you'll get this size. Okay, and if you want to cut half of 1 strip, this is the size that you get. So it's actually it's just half the size. So depending on how springy you want your worm to be, you can use both paper. If not, you can just use 1 paper. Just 1 paper and cut half into it. Okay, so now I'll teach you how to make the worm. So first, you need another A4 size paper. You can choose any color you want, it doesn't matter. Okay, so you can choose any color you want for your worm. If you want it to be blue, if you want it to be yellow, or if you want it to be white or red, or whichever color you want. Okay, so what we are going to do is actually we are going to cut out 2 long strips of paper at the sides using the shorter length instead of the longer one. Okay, so we'll use this side. So what we need is a ruler, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to place the 15 cm or the end of the ruler right at the corner of the edge of it, and I'm going to mark out 1 cm here. Okay, and a second 1 cm here. Alright, So after you have marked out 1 cm on each strip, you can actually just cut them out along the markings that you have made. Okay, so in case you can't see, I'll do it once more. So place your ruler at the end of the edge, the corners, and place the markings right at the edge here, and mark out 1 cm of it. So 1 cm so that you can first strip and second strip. Alright? And then draw your line so that it's easier for you to cut it out. Okay? Alright, and now I'll cut out the long strips. Cut out my second strip. Alright. So for those who have received free craft kits, you should receive 2 long strips like that. And when you fold them, you'll get this size. But if you don't want to get this size, you can actually just fold them into half. Alright, and cut them half here so you can get the smaller size. Okay? Alright, so now with these 2 long strips, what we are going to do is we are going to place one this side, and we're going to place one down here. This top going to be covering here. See this corner and this? I'm going to, if you want, it would be better if you could paste them down, so you can glue them or double side them just to paste it down so that they'll stay together. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue mine. So I'm just going to take this end and glue the ends. I'm going to take this and I'm going to stick them together. Alright, like that. So that it forms a corner frame. Okay, after sticking them together, I'm going to take this piece and I'm going to fold it against this line here. So I'm going to fold it in. Okay, so I'll do it once more. I'll take this long end and I'll fold it in like that. It's like how you're making kacang putih, you'll be folding them in together. And the next step, I'm going to take this and I'm going to fold upwards. Okay? So I'll do it once more. After you fold this in, fold this upwards. And then you'll take this and fold it across again, and then you repeat the steps. So when you fold it across, you fold this down across. and then you repeat step 1 from here. So I'll do it once more. After you have folded this up, fold this across it and fold this downwards. Okay? And then you repeat step 1, fold it again, and fold it upwards. Okay? And then you fold it across and fold it downwards. Across it, upwards, across it, downwards, across it, upwards. There we have it. And if it's too long, you can actually just cut them out. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to cut mine. Okay. So that now it looks like this. And what I'm going to do is, I'm actually going to stick this, glue this together downwards. Okay. So I'm going to glue them together. Down so that they sticks together. So this is the front and this is the back. Alright, and there you have it. Now it's a spring. Okay. And this is the worm body. So what we are going to do now is we are going to make the worm head. So if you want, you can use the same color for the worm head, or you can actually use a different color, any color you want as well. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to take, using my glue again, and draw a circle from the base. You can draw any circle as long as the size of the circle is bigger than this. Alright? The worm head, and the worm will have the ears. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw out the ears. So for those who have the craft kits, you can actually start pasting the worm head already if you are doing the worm, as I've drawn out the worm head for you. Okay, so if you can't see clearer, I'll draw out an example of the worm head for you. Alright, so now I'll draw the worm head just in case you can't see. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this glue surface and draw a round one. So this is the circle, and I'm going to draw out the ears. So the ears is going to be one line down, and draw a small P, and another line down. And what I'm going to do the same is for this side, and draw a small P, and if you want, you can actually just draw the face out. So the face is going to be like this, 2 dots, and a smiley face. Okay. So this is the example of how the worm head will look like. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to cut mine out. So after you have drawn the face, you can actually just cut them out already. This is the worm head. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to draw the face on it. Alright, and after drawing the face, now I can glue them on the body. So I can glue them on the body now, from the back of the face. glue them here. So I will just glue it. Okay. So after you put glue on them, you glue the back of the face to here. So make sure that it's like in the center of it. It looks like that. From the back. Okay. And from the front. It's like that. So to make sure that it sticks, you just press it hard. And there you have it. Your own springy worm. And you can actually just stick them here. So you can stick them here, here, or here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick them at the sides. Okay. So to stick them at the side, same. You glue at the ends. Alright. And you can stick them anywhere you want. So I'm going to stick them here. And there you have it. Now this mushroom has a springy worm on it. Okay? And then after that, if you want, you can actually do 2 sets of worms since you already know how to do it. Just cut 2 long strips at the edge of the A4 size, fold them across each other, and you can get your worm. Okay? And you can actually write a personal message. So if you don't have colored markers, you can use a black marker, but I'm going to use a colored marker now. So I'm going to write my message anywhere, so I will write it here. If you want, you can actually also you can just paste one spot here, have the worm, and write Happy Teacher's Day here. Okay, so I'm just going to write Happy Teacher's Day here. Now you have this mushroom, and if you have an ice cream stick or a wooden chopstick, you can actually take this. You can actually take the stick, and you can actually stick it right behind. So you see this opening here at the bottom. You can actually just take the stick and stick it in. You can stick it in like that. And there we have it. So if you want to make it stick, you can actually just paste a scotch tape over, a scotch tape behind it, so that it will stick there. And you can give it to your teacher. Okay? So that she can put it in her plant or a vase. And it will stand. Alright? Or if you don't want this, you can also use this you can do this design where you write Happy Teacher's Day and a mini message at the bottom. And at the back, you can just stick it in. And paste a scotch tape behind so that it sticks. And there you have it. Alright? So you can have two different designs, whichever design you want. Okay? Alright, thank you. Alright, and we have come to the end of this session. So here are your Teacher Day crafts. We have the mushroom with the worm, the mushroom cut with just the message itself, and you can paste a stick on both at the back. And we also have these two mini envelopes where this is for male and this is for female, whichever one you want to give. And you can also insert a mini message here, or a sweet or chocolate, or whichever you want to give to your teacher. Okay? Okay, thank you. Bye.